Welcome to this short fused update for this Wednesday, the 12th of February, 2020. Hi, everybody. My name is Joe Rayo, and I'm here at the old homestead here in Putnam Valley doing this update for all of you. And I mentioned just a few moments ago on Facebook, at one time, this day was a national holiday. This is Lincoln's birthday today, February the 12th. I do believe he was born in the year 1809 on this date, but we don't celebrate Lincoln's birthday on this day anymore. What we do is we take Lincoln's birthday and Washington's birthday and merge them together into President's Day, which will come our way this coming Monday. This is an upcoming weekend, a holiday weekend. And you know what? President's Day weekend was also one of the biggest, if not the biggest, weekend for skiing. And locally, the skiing has been absolutely horrible. I mean, in the areas immediately to the north and to the west of New York City, there really hasn't been all that much in the way of snow, and there hasn't really been enough cold nights to allow for snow snow to be made on those big snow machines. However, if you go inland a ways, well to the north and to the west, there is a rather copious amount of snowfall that has fallen up across central and northern sections of New England and over into western and central New York State and northern sections of Pennsylvania. There has been a good amount of snow. It's just right along the I 95 corridor where the snow has been lacking. Central Park, well, we may see a few wet snowflakes tonight. We're calling for the possibility of a little bit of wet snow falling for just a short, and I do want to underscore that word short interval of time because it is going to change over, as we have seen so many times this winter, to just plain rain. 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock tonight, that's the time frame I'm going for in terms of rain or snow changing to rain, precipitation arriving with the third low pressure wave traveling along a near stationary weather front off to our south. And we're looking for rain tonight late, rain into the first part of tomorrow, then tapering off and ending tomorrow afternoon, and then gradually will clear and turn progressively colder. It's going to be a real cold shot of air. One of the, well, actually, if you look at it from the standpoint of this winter season, we've had so far two other shots of cold, short lived, as will be the case this time around. December 19th, we had some very cold weather just before Christmas. We also had some cold weather around the time of the Martin Luther King holiday on or around January 20th. Once again, we're going to see some colder weather arrive here come tomorrow night late into Friday and lasting on into Saturday. Friday will have lots of sunshine, but temperatures on Friday will have a tough time cracking the freezing mark, 32 degrees, and with the winds blowing out of a northwest at around 20 miles an hour, the chill factor will make it feel more like 15 to 25 degrees above zero. I mean, that's not frigidly cold. I've known many a February, and I'm sure you have too, where it has turned quite a bit colder than that. But this is not really a super duper cold spell. It's going to be short lived. We're going to be right back into the low and mid 40s by Sunday, and probably the same for President's Day Monday coming up this coming Monday. So again, not much to talk about. I mentioned this statistic yesterday, both on Facebook and YouTube, and also on the Joe and Joe show, and that the amount of snow that has fallen so far in Central Park has been just a trace amount. And that has only happened four other times in the 150 years of weather record keeping in New York. In 2002, there was a trace of snow in February at Central Park. In 1981, 1971, and way back in 1938. Those are the only four times that we've had only a trace of snow. And once in the super El Nino year of 1998, did we have no snow at Central Park in the month of February. So these kind of Februaries, these kind of situations don't happen very often. And while we have yet over the first 12 days to see more than a trace of snow, there's always that chance. But I got to tell you, from what I've looked at on the longer range weather charts, it doesn't look like there's much chance of any significant snowfall, save for the cheap thrill or two, like this evening, where there might be a little bit of snow at the very beginning, the onset of precip between 7 and 10 o'clock tonight. But then right over we go to plain rain. The temperatures tonight will be in the 34 to 41 bracket before midnight, but then they'll start climbing up into and through the 40s later tonight. They'll reside close to 50 or so, maybe even 50, 51 tomorrow afternoon. Then we'll slide back down the temperature banister tomorrow night into the 20s, and then cold, as I said, for Friday and Saturday before we warm things up on Sunday and Monday. If you're new to this channel, if you have not seen Joe Rayo Weather on YouTube, we do that also on Facebook. If you have not seen this channel before, we're here most days during the week, giving what I call a short fused weather update and answering questions. If you are not a subscriber, certainly do subscribe. It does not cost anything. And we're shooting for 1,000 subscribers. We have over 600 now, but we're hoping that we can get up there to about 1,000 or so sometime down the road, sometime in the coming days and weeks. Let's see. We don't have too many people on the chat board right now. We have James. How you doing, James? And Danny Nunkamar, who followed me over from Facebook. Pamela Gasper. How you doing, Dr. Rayo? Dr. Rayo, I am not a doctor. I am just plain Joe. Those of you of a certain age may remember that there was, at one time, a while back, on radio and television, there was a gentleman who referred to himself as a doctor, who said he had a doctorate, and eventually he was found out and got into trouble for it. But I want to make it clear right now, I have a bachelor's degree. That's about as high up as I go on the academic scale. My two kids actually are teachers. They have master's degrees. They've moved a little bit higher up on the academician scale as opposed to old dad. But I appreciate that. We'll make that a title, Dr. Rayo. I laugh at that. Scott Driller, you were just on with me on Facebook. Afternoon to you. Nashla, hi to you. Any chance you and Joe can do a snow dance tonight? A snow dance? Well, I don't know if we have enough room. I don't know if I have enough room. Is it possible I can do one right now for you, Scott? See, there's the problem. I'm out of the picture. So if I did like a snow dance here, does that make you happy, Scott? Did that give you a thrill to see that? And you all can join in. Richard Becklow. Hello, Richard. Richard is my brother-in-law. And what are you doing today, Richard? I guess he's got the day off. Is able to watch on YouTube. Jeffrey Marer, hi to you, and hello to all. And 12 inches next week. Yeah, you honestly think that my going like this is going to bring you 12 inches of snow, Scott? We'll see. I noticed that on the longer range weather maps that they've taken the situation, the scenario for February 21st off the board, pretty much, keeping it to the south of our area. So no chance of any snow there. Let's see. Sunny skies. That's what I'm calling for Friday. Mainly sunny. Sunny on Saturday. Both of those days cold. Sunny to partly cloudy on Sunday. Sunny to partly cloudy for President's Day. And then the next chance of any precipitation, any precip after what we're going to see tonight and tomorrow. And again, tonight and tomorrow is going to be more rain than anything else. Next chance of precip, probably mostly rain, and that'll be coming our way on Tuesday. Let's see, delivering them. Oh, okay. All right, Richard. Well, I guess maybe you're watching on your phone. So I'm accompanying you as you're delivering the mail. All right. Not much to say. No changes overall, and not likely to change very much when I join Mr. Chiaffi tonight at 7 o'clock for the nightly Joe and Joe. So until that time, and until tomorrow, I'm going to sign off right now. Thank you very much for taking a time out of your busy day to watch here on YouTube. And again, we'll be back with you tonight at 7 o'clock on Joe and Joe, and we'll be on tomorrow. I'll let you know when I do this, both on Facebook and on YouTube. David Carter, just coming in under the wire before I sign off. David, hi to you, and again, hi to everybody. You make it a good rest of your Wednesday, rest of your hump day. We'll see you tonight at 7, if not tomorrow. Have a good one, everybody.